Hello and welcome to the top shelf of my closet. And here is the floor of my closet. I'm sure you've seen a messy closet before, and maybe even ones that are way worse than this, but this is what I'm dealing with today. I've had the itch to spring clean, and I thought it was time to stop ignoring what was behind closed doors, because it is very easy to ignore the things that are behind a closed door. So here I am pulling everything out, and I'm going to start to figure out what I'm going to be keeping, what I'm going to be donating, and then what I'm going to be tossing. First thing I'll be organizing are my work shoes. These are my professional shoes that I wear when I have to go into the office. I typically work from home. That's why these shoes stay upstairs, not in the main closet downstairs. Next, I'm going to go back to the top shelf and I'm going to start to take everything off. Up there is a mix of a little bit of everything. I've got yoga pants, leisure wear, jeans, cords, sweaters, tank tops. There's a random throw pillow up there. There's probably some socks up there, maybe an odd bathing suit or a bikini. I don't know, maybe even a dog ball. Every 3 to 6 months, maybe even earlier than that, just depends on what the state of my closet is in. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm doing a whole overhaul. It just means I'm refreshing, making sure that everything is still clean, it smells clean, because sometimes when things sit in a closet for a long time, they can get an unpleasant stale scent. So I just like to go through it and make sure that it's still all kind of fresh. I also like to make sure that I'm keeping a system in my closet that works for me at that current time. I'm always changing my mind. I'm always changing things up. And that means trying to decide how many work clothes I keep, what side of the closet they go on, which way it makes the most sense for me, what are my favorite pieces, and what are some things that I can let go of. On the other side of my closet is all of my leisure wear and then undergarments as well. This makes it easier for me to get dressed in the morning because I know where what is and what I'm looking for. And then I start organizing some of my other work clothes here to decide what I'm going to be keeping and what I'm going to be donating. When I'm going to work, the last thing I want to think about is trying to put an outfit together. So everything that is on my work side of my closet always needs to be in tip-top, ready-to-go condition. So everything is ironed or steamed. So as I'm organizing my closet, you can see here that I sometimes try to color coordinate, but it's not necessarily that important to me. But one of the things that I am going to be working on is a multi-hanger system, and I have all kinds of different things hanging on that right now, which doesn't work for me. It doesn't make sense. And maybe at some point a few months ago it did, but not anymore. Now that I'm starting to work out a little bit more, I need to have access, easier access to get to my gym clothes. And one of those things is one of these multi-hangers. So on this first set that you see me working on, I'm hanging up all of my skirts. I'm very much a skirt girl and I love denim. As you can tell, they're pretty much all denim skirts. So those are all going to live there at one side of my closet because those aren't work skirts, and so they stay on the opposite side. And I'll bring them a little forward when I'm a little closer to spring, when the weather's a bit warmer and I can start wearing more skirts outside. During the winter time, I'm all about sportswear, jeans, just keeping my legs really, really warm. No skirts in the winter in Canada. And then the second one I'm going to be working on is just sort of a little twirly hanger. It's great. It's a singular hanger with multiple hangers on top of it, so it's perfect for bras and belts and small things like that. Then I keep my camisoles with the built-in bra in it. Those I wear to the gym along with some type of gym top to go with it and some yoga pants. All of that is going to be hanging on this particular hanger here because it'll be the first thing I see when I open up the closet door and I can just grab it and go. So I'm putting back all of my things on the top shelf that I've decided to keep and that will be organized and make sense for me, and things that I could just grab right away. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed today's video and you'd like to see more content, don't forget to hit the like button, leave me a comment, and subscribe. Thanks again for being here, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I hope you're having a wonderful start to your spring.